talk to no reporters like I'm Kyrie. Don't wanna talk to paparazzi like I'm Kanye. Every day I'm on the clock, that's what the time say. This ain't a sprint, we running the marathon.
Blue honey, yeah, money. Hey, rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm the thumb. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm the thumb. Used to be bummy, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account jump. Rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm the thumb. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm the thumb. Used to be bummy, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account jump. Honey band, in the Sprinter van. Never play middleman, we got it, man. I don't man, we got it, man. Spend like a silly fan, not for the dividends. Reaping the benefits like he an immigrant. Lot of special delivery. Show my agility and my ability. Go on and like we the military. Play with my cash and I'm on your like the pockets on the back of your pants. Lay on my stands like it was a mattress. Pillowcase and filled over my bands. Couple grand in the attic, another grand like magic. That's mathematics. Getting paid is a habit. Ballin' like I was a maverick or John Madden. Rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm the thumb. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm the thumb. Used to be bummy, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account jump. Rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm the thumb. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm the thumb. Used to be bummy, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account jump. I'm thumbing through bands and rocks. Deep in that, it ain't no friends in that. First playing, get on a new, I got a lens attack like my got. He bound at anything that he at. Catch him in quick, empty the money counters beeping. Blue strip dreams while I'm sleeping. With a if they creeping. Two turn while I'm snatch who chain. Posted in the rain with some heathens. Look how far I came, they can't believe. Rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm the thumb. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm the thumb. Used to be bummy, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account jump. Rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm the thumb. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm the thumb. Used to be bummy, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account jump.
I'm the best that you know, and I got it on my own. Staying Gucci, hit a toe. Get my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know. If I touch it, then it's cold. Just like Kobe, I'm the GOAT. Get my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know, and I got it on my own. Staying Gucci, hit a toe. Get my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know. Then it's cold. Just like Kobe, I'm the GOAT. Get my way up, it don't go. For the bank and they know I'm impressive. He wanna talk, but he not on the schedule. I ain't taking a from my who ain't heavy. I'm the best and you heard when I said it. Spend all the money, I'm dripping, it's spouting. Got on it, then it's dripping like water. Teaching, but I don't have a daughter. I know me, who pick up when I call her. Working big and it don't hurt to break, cause I'ma always do it how I wanna do it. Every time he lead a know it, Mr. Know I got him running to it. I'ma need the full amount before we talk it that I'm waking up and thumbing through it. Run a like a runner do it. Stun up till like a stunner do it. I'm the best that you know, and I got it on my own. Staying Gucci, hit a toe. Get my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know. If I touch it, then it's cold. Just like Kobe, I'm the GOAT. Get my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know, and I got it on my own. Staying Gucci, hit a toe. Get my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know. If I touch it, then it's cold. Just like Kobe, I'm the GOAT. Get my way up, it don't go. Top dog like I manage. I'm the really damaged. I came out and made the channel froze. I'm really who the panel chose. Put my name up like a banner boat. Acting tough and I'ma let her go. Name a who got a better flow, cause she can hang it up just like a telephone. Real slick mouth with the party on. 10K to let it come see it. Plans that now make it come treat it. Spin make it come. I want the Louis in the machine out. Jewelry be called like the temperature 0. I'm the hardest, they call me the hero. Heaven is then they know what I be on. I'm the best that you know, and I got it on my own. Staying Gucci, hit a toe. Keep my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know. If I touch it, then it's cold. Just like Kobe, I'm the GOAT. Keep my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know, and I got it on my own. Staying Gucci, hit a toe. Keep my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know. If I touch it, then it's cold. Just like Kobe, I'm the GOAT. Keep my way up, it don't go.
Prada and Gucci don't go together. Louis and Dior, I swear go better. You wear my drip, but I wear it better. Kalani, so you go wetter, huh? On go mode. I should get a chain for the promo.
The level is just too advanced, the bezel is Tiffany stamp, don't grip on my hand. I know that I came with the slide from left to right, but now I don't wanna dance. I got too much on the line, too much on my mind, too much ain't enough of my plans. Nike don't pay me to tell you just do it, they pay me to show you I do it again.
Huh? Yeah, I'm in control of the block. You know how October get hot. Might make this crib is over the top. The whip is over the top. I thought about letting her go, but I wasn't over the top.
I can't be pale in my make sure I with a 10, it's part of the brand. I know that I came with a slide from left to right, but now I don't wanna dance. Can I depend on a man? I slided some bread in the jam, that's just who I am. Custom just waving at us from the window, they don't even come on the plane when we land. Anyone else would retire, but I'm not content. I wanna these like 20 feet down so no one can find them again. It's gotta be scary to witness me carry these around in both of my hands. They stay inviting me over, they say they got I get there and then it's just them.
Got verse from the boy and they leaked it. You ain't say use instead. Everything good when you live in the hills. Got chef and made for a bed. Can you imagine they seen? I went from the road to South 20 dreams. The bridge got burned and shattered. I'm climbing, I don't need a ladder. New year, it's a new chapter. Got her snap at Dave and snapper. She on the out of anger. Back in the days, life was so hard and Pelham in backyards. I didn't even know about Goyard. I just said my new bank card. Remembering days in the courtyard. I came from at Nats. Bugs in the she wanna spell the facts. Yeah. I can't sell my. I got cheese in a bag. My think is. She wanna buy me a jag. Text me, throw 10 at her like Messi. Took Kalani on girls like Nelly's. I was locked, no answer to Sally's. No change in my lines. Whole many. Lucky told me don't trust many.
Level is just too advanced, the bezel is Tiffany stamp, don't grip on my hand. I know that I came with the slide from left to right, but now I don't wanna dance. I got too much on the line, too much on my mind, too much ain't enough of my plans. Nike don't pay me to tell you just do it, they pay me to show you I do it again.
Huh? Yeah, I'm in control of the block. You know how October get hot. Might make this crib is over the top. The whip is over the top. I thought about letting her go, but I wasn't over the top.
Khalil, they know you had this one, man.
Show you how I win a rocket, swear I keep it solid. Real lavish, I'm mania, I blow 'em out the water. I ain't catching your misses if you can't hit the target. You complaining too much, so baby, beg your pardon. Ooh, I'm on my body and supercharging. 100% dumb, I go so. Had to hop up in the function just to get it started. Keep making this music, don't care these records charting. I'm just living for the village, all my people, father. Put on for the ones I call mom and call father. Pray I find a good woman to give me a daughter. Karate chop it if it's fake though, sayonara. These the thoughts of an elevated gentleman. With the way I lend these helping hands. Keep grinding till I touch a whole acreage of land. It's for them real soldiers, they gon' do the most. Grinding from the corner till we coast to coast. Let's have a real boss meet up, yeah, let's have a toast. And then get back to grinding, yeah. I'm on the island and I'm smiling cause it's all okay. Filled up the duffels, yeah, we did it and we made the play. I ain't begging for their pity, I don't need no raise. This is hustler's holiday. Where my real go get it that? Probably tucked off somewhere off the map. We do a little this and a little that. Find me in the cut running up a bag. You can catch me posted, I be with the real ones. Select few solid ones and we all building. Different type of dreams, skyscraper vision. Run these pennies up till we check 1,000,000. How you winning if your fam don't know? If you all alone, then what do you do this for? You ain't living if you living like that. It's for them real soldiers, they gon' do the most. Grinding from the corner till we coast to coast. Let's have a real boss meet up, yeah, let's have a toast. And then get back to grinding, yeah, yeah. On the island and I'm smiling cause it's all okay. Put up the doubles, yeah, we did it and we made the play. I ain't begging for they pity, I don't need no raise. Hustlers holiday.
Check. Wasn't nobody round, I was independent. In a 97 bomb with the windows tinted. Heard a bomb got a in the party. Who the in the party? Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up, beat him up. I was seeing double in the projects, mad at myself, learned to put it to the side. Mama had to cater for the coupe that we rode at the school on the way to pot pies. And wanna play both sides, just don't get on the wrong red eye. It's a they can't woo them guys. Two of them guys in Paris, I'm France. I thought that I told you I need the advance. Put down your IG and look through my lens. $1 million to grandma, who did I offend? The girl of your dreams to me is a fan. I netted 10 million and did a little dance. I'm in the world. My Uncle G told me that I had a chance, so then I popped out and did it again, and did it again, and did it again. I cannot respect them, where did he begin? Advice from the council, let nobody in. Been swearing through rumors, avoiding the trends, and I'm ducking the loony that come with the shows. I'm grateful to man, he opened up doors. They tour bus to come and compose. I reach to the stars on my tippy toes. This greatest success where most fold. I tell you my past, that don't get old. But how could you ask? Like I don't be writing my raps. The critics got everyone tapped. You gotta relax. The city where nobody sleeps. Just tap in and that's where I'm at.
On your top 5 tonight. On your what's the name tonight. On your show's name tonight. I am the Omega, PG Lane rolling. Don't you address me unless it's with 4 letters. I thought you known better. I've been ducking the pandemic. I've been social gimmicks. I've been ducking the overnight activists. Yeah, I'm not a trending topic. I'm a hold on, y'all playing with me, man. I am the Omega, PG Lane rolling. Don't you address me unless it's with 4 letters. I thought you known better. I've been ducking the pandemic. I've been ducking the social gimmicks. I've been ducking the overnight activists. Yeah, I'm not a trending topic. I'm a prophet. I answer to Metatron, Nick Gabrielle. Looking for a better me. I am a legacy. I come from the 70s. The Al Green offspring. To the melody. The big shot. Wrists on cryotherapy. Soon as I press that button, better get right like the emblem's coming. Us two when I like he ain't been through nothing. Day free. Got at least 1 B in the oven. I'm tripping. I'm jigging. My mental is amazing, brother. Pop off only on occasions, brother. Rich mama know I made it, brother. Go figure, never. Brother, face it, brother, gracious, brother. New flows coming, be patient, brother. Show my and take you out of class like a multitask like Megan, brother. 2021, I ain't taking no prisoner. Last year, y'all up all the listener. Who went platinum? I call that a visitor. Who the backing them? All been falsified. The facts mean this is a vaccine and the game need me to survive. The Elohim, the rebirth. Before you get to the Father, you gotta holler at me first. On top fives. That album, that single, burn that hard drive. Ain't nobody safe when I come up, and everybody that's outside. Yeah, Kanye changed his life, but me, I'm still an old school Gemini. Let me jump in this.
2 phones, but I only bring one in this.
One daughter, but they all my sons in this.
No, getting done in this.
I'm scary, I gotta in this. On top fives. Stop playing, I'm that guy.
Number 2 DM in my. That's cool, that's why.
There goes your son. You wanted him, you got him.
Why you trying to make it so easy?
Well, it's like you told me. I can't teach him how to be a man. It's your job.
Born alone what the motto is. Lived up to every word, overly proud of it. But knowing it's tag teams when you get to the heart of it. For all of us lucky enough to know where our fathers is. Our father who out in the living room. Know where I'm attached, even when I'm attached to the stool. Thinking I'm doing more than I am, so you hand me the news like I know everything that you on. I'm actually you. I grew up outside just like the rest of us did, him included. Prayer hands up for all of the ways that I've been influenced. Fully loaded, one for the crew, sticking moving. 14 in my pop hands, hoping his grip will loosen, but if it didn't, he never was. So I was good on a couple decisions. Remember so-and-so had pulled out a bucket to pitching. I fell back when I would normally jump in position. Regretted it till they put everyone under the prison. That's like 1 of 100 times. But feeling obligated to jump up in front the line. Stuck a mind between a corner store and a blurry line. With it forever and a lobster is butterfly. Stuck a mind, down for whatever, nothing rides. But knowing how the end of that movie is underlined, and knowing my pop starred in that movie a couple times, I already knew the script. What a surprise. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stool like what the word be. But someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, son, I remember jumping off the stoop all thirsty, but being taught that the corner won't ever deserve me. And someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, I was born in Kings County. Beside me, my son was born in the same hospital as Blue Ivy. My father was 20, I was 35. I'm still trying to measure up to the worldly design. I'm in the world of a bind, like how worldly am I? To understand the corner store and the world it defines. But comfy in Carnegie Hall like my world wasn't die. A world of Broadway and a world of supplies. On the Live 96 case and write a thesis on what you seeing, how the stories that they sing when it hitting, how it fixates. My average through the roof, but still grainy as mixtapes. And Po 9 see me the same as who's standing next to me. But knowing the drop due to my pops, how I get to be giving you all of the above as opposed to a sketch of me. And all of the shoulda, coulda, wouldas that I coulda put up. And now I look up, walls full of murals my father tore down. All of this was thought out, whether I was thinking or not. Somebody was thinking in case I ain't think out the box. So stuck in mind, down for whatever, nothing rides. But knowing how the end of that movie is underlined, and knowing my pop starred in that movie a couple times, I already knew the script. What a surprise. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop like what the word be. But someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, son, I remember jumping off the stoop all thirsty, but being taught that the corner won't ever deserve me. And someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, my memory ain't fade yet. I came up out the same door, off the same steps, in love with the same law. Like what is we waiting for till I'm gone? Know that I ain't changed yet. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop like what the word be. But someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, son, I remember jumping off the stoop all thirsty, but being taught that the corner won't ever deserve me. And someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me.
right here, duck down, stay low. My job, one punch KO. Tell her ain't no way I'm running now. Hard to catch me fumbling, jet black heart beneath that sundress. Sold out tour pit stop in London town. Ain't no way I'm running now. Ain't no way I'm running. Yeah, right here, duck down, stay low. My job, one punch KO. Tell her ain't no way I'm running now. Ain't no way I'm running. I don't wanna ever leave. Never ride in a limousine before your whole casa empty. You took a shot for the magazines, yeah. Another John Kennedy. Why so upset? I ain't never let him touch you. Got us in the flesh, no yelling what's new, shawty. Don't wanna party, meet me at the bottom. Buckle and break my hand. Hanging too tight, wouldn't ever leave. Like a fruit fly, give me something sweet. You can try and hide me. Working on, I need a cigarette. Right here, duck.
What about these jerseys stood out to you? I mean, I looked at them and I was like, I gotta book a vacation or something, because these jerseys are like super relaxing and they're also very cool in terms of like the theme and design on them. How did you get inspired to make these?
So, with Darkcation, that's the name of the team I was playing on. Shout out to AP Pure Blood, that's her brand. What we wanted to represent is like, just like the NBA, they're always talking about like after you get them out of there, they're going on vacation. You know, like LeBron's going on vacation early. So as you see, the O is a bullseye. So we're shooting the lights out and we want to see you on vacation. So it's a
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We're the land of the...
In a limousine before the whole empty. You playing possum MVS. When the lights out, let's begin. 200 miles so empty, baby. Right like besties, yeah. Do we even need a reason, baby? Right here, duck down, stay low.
I love that, and the fans love them too as they voted on it. But talk about your background in competitive 2K, because I know you're a big gamer and you love competing competitively.
Definitely. So I play Pro-Am. It's very similar. It reminds me to like when I play AAU basketball, college ball. So it's pretty much, you know, you can control your own player. You got to play with your team to work with them. So I like that mode the best, although I also play like other modes.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the Celtics looking dapper, getting off the bus earlier. You've got to look your best coming into an opponent's building. And let's go.
Thank you, Kevin. Today,
changing like the game is. David, good insight. Thank you. Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. LeBron James is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Curry in at the one. And for the Knicks, sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. And it's Rose in at the point. And here we are, opening night. Brent, do you have some special memories from an opening night you played in?
Man, I'm fired up, Kevin. Opening night. I hope you're excited. I know you are. I remember back in 1995, those many years ago, we had played against the Phoenix Suns, and they at the time had a player that said something during a free throw when the arena was completely quiet. Clippers against Suns. I can't repeat it in this broadcast, but at the commercial break, Kevin, I'll share it with you. But thank you for reminding me of it. I mean, is there another guy in the league who knows when his team needs this kind of lift? Kawhi getting those 3 points right back.
Here's Robinson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Curry fires from way outside. No good on the 3. Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. To the paint. Here's Barrett. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. That's now 8 points for R.J. Barrett. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. There's Brown with the 3. Robinson pulls it in. New York's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Well, after nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Fournier passes to Randall. Shoots over Brown. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Not a coach in the league would be displeased with that kind of energy and effort that Mitchell Robinson showed there.
Here's Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
And there's the call on James.
That's his first personal.
That is his first foul of the game. Fournier against Brown. It's Robinson high post. He kicks it to Rose. Lets it go with the 3.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
LeBron in great defensive position that time. Exceptional at using his wingspan to throw off the shooter.
Pass to Tatum. Kicks it out to Leonard. Takes a 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
3-point.
Leonard's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Boston. Curry against Rose. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, throw it anywhere you want. Mitchell Robinson knows what to do.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Celtics. They trail by 7. And this matchup with the Knicks, hard to believe, just the first game of the NBA's 82-game regular season.
2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
And guys, this first meeting always sort of sets the tone for how the rest of the season series will play out. For teams that know each other this well, this initial game is a big one.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout. This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
There's Brown with the 3, and again, Justin with the triple.
Great to see Brown drop that perimeter jumper, showing off his terrific stroke from beyond the arc.
Handle with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Here's Robinson, and the rejection by Leonard. And he recovers it. Here comes Brown, leading the fast break. The Celtics working the ball around now. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. The Knicks leading by 4. To the middle. Here's Randall. Great D that time from Leonard.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And the 3 off target. The Knicks have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Fournier dishes to Randall. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Curry with the 3. Cans it from downtown.
I mean, there's no way. I mean, there's just a sliver of daylight, and there's 3 more.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Well, gravity is very, very real, and Steph Curry has the most of any NBA player right now.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancer.
Noel's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And the Celtics also making a change. Thompson's checked in. Barrett kicks to Rose. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts. Brett, when you talk about the gravity of Curry, explain what you mean.
Well, Kevin, anytime that he's on the floor, when he crosses half court, all 5 defenders are paying attention to where Steph is. The more he moves, the more he shifts around, the incredible attention of all 5 defenders. And when guys make one misstep, or you have 2 defenders make one misstep to carry their way to where Steph Curry is, it opens up easier opportunities on any possession. That's what we're talking about when we speak on Steph's gravity.
Teams rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And they get it back. A 3 from Leonard. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Passes it to Barrett. And Randall throws it down.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
From RJ Barrett.
Celtics trail by 9. Outside Curry. Connects from 3-point range. Curry's got 6 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Leonard with the steal. Curry deciding where to go with it. That 3 off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage. But they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Fournier. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Knicks lead by 9.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, Steph Curry, one of the greatest shooters in the history of the NBA, but also a very gifted passer, great at finding his teammates.
New York's gone 4-7 from 3-point range so far in the first. The pass to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. LeBron James on the wing. He's covered by Noel. No good on the wing 3. New York leading by 9. And the wide open shot from Rose. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists tonight. So the Celtics call timeout, their first.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
A different look for New York. Reddish, he's checked in for Randall. Alec Burks comes in for Fournier. And it's Kemba Walker in for Rose. And Poole gets it to go.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From three, mid-range, the free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. And that's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by people. When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
So dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
The three from Poole. That one misses. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Here's Brett. The time for the ball, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Celtics trail by 12. The three from Poole. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Walker taking his time here. Pass to Noel. And he drives in. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. And the Knicks lead by 14.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
And a fast break now for New York. And again, New York with the triple.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
To end the run, Walker with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 17. Here's Reddish. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in.
Mitchell Robinson.
Celtics shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hits the three-point bomb.
3-point goal.
Klay Thompson thinking the game out right there. Maybe it's in the DNA.
Boston foul. Jordan Poole.
This is his first free throw of the game.
4th team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Kemba Walker. At the line, 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
Celtics trail by 16. Here's Morgan. They get the rebound. Passes it to Nesmith. Launches a three. That shot off. Burks the pass to Walker. It's deflected. And so it's the New York Knicks with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. We'll return shortly. And it's still early, but LeBron James expressed confidence.
Sure.
Greg, we know getting off to a strong start is important when it comes to seeding.
Yeah, I mean, the regular season is a marathon, but still, getting out of the gates well can make a difference.
Jordan Poole.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think so far about the offense? defensive approach for New York.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy baskets.
They also haven't been afraid of taking the ball to the rack. Lots of opportunities at the rim.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Reddish out there with Kemba Walker. Then it's Noel. Then it's Robinson. And it's Burks in at the 3, the small forward. Left side Walker to the inside. Reddish. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Reddish has got 5 now.
Oh, tremendous find there by Kemba. He draws loads of attention, opens the court up for his teammates.
Here's Cornette. And they recover it. Neesmith, the pass to Cornette. Thompson for 3. Burks pulls it in.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And slam dunk by Noel.
And because of Walker's elite scoring ability, things just open up for the rest of his teammates.
Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by New York. And this game is done. They'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. And that will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Celtics trail by 17. And here's Poole for 3. Boston, no good that time either. For New York, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And Noel gets it to go on the assist by Burks. Noel's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Morgan drills it from outside.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Walker against Curry. Here's Reddish. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. He has 7.
Can't back off of Reddish. He's going to let it rip.
For 3. And it's Leonard missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Offensive rebound. Here's Robinson. Great D that time from Tatum. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's an 18-point game. The tray. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. The Knicks making a switch here. Fournier is checked in. Scooped up. Celtics trail by 18. From deep, James. Reddish grabs the rebound.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
And he's good on the 3 ball. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard with, you know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Rose, he's checked in for New York. Fournier gets a wide open look, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Fournier's got 6 points.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
James with it, out defended by Randall. 3 on 3. Lets the 3 fly. Robinson kicks to Walker. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
It's good. James has got his first bucket of the night.
Just again, LeBron James, his size, his speed, just impossible to stop. So hack away.
Pass to Rose. 13 feet away. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game. Boston shooting terribly up to this point. Just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Tatum gets the bucket.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum. A wing who can score in so many different ways.
Outside, Walker. Good work there as it goes. He's got 10.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Nice shot by James.
Just can't say enough about what LeBron James can do on the floor. That time with the handle, terrific at moving the defense around.
And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Outside Tatum. James against Robinson. Robinson with the block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
It's checked in for New York. And so it's Boston with it. Just 2 to shoot. Tatum no good.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Robinson down low. He's covered by Leonard. Yep, that one goes in there.
And it's pretty much a power play for Robinson. He's got the ability to just shrug off the defenders.
Celtics shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. And it's good for 2. Rose has got 4 points in the quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Tatum passes to James. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Barrett with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Randall no good. A difficult situation for Boston. Down low. Lays it up off the glass. 8 points for LeBron.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Brown against Rose. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
Boston. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And you think back to that 2017 draft. Scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
Some changes for Boston. Luke Cornett comes in for James, and it's Klay Thompson in for Brown. And here's Leonard from 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Leonard's got 12 in the game.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
And the pass to Randall. Inside. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist from Randall. He's got 10. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% complete. He can drive and push you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
Noel's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Boston also with the sub. Poole's checked in. Noel up top. Down low. Here's Rose. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Leonard with the bucket.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
The Knicks leading by 22. Double team on Rose. Fournier for 3. No good. And it's Boston the other way. Leonard looking around. Here's Poole. It's rebounded by New York.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
The Knicks making a switch here. Burks is checked in. LeBron, he's checked in for the Celtics. Fires from deep. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime.
Barrett kicks to Fournier.
That's his second foul. not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, rock solid, 79%.
Reddish, he's checked in for New York. That one is no good. Boston shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. New York shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
A year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And that one falls for Barrett.
Well, RJ, another one of those players who grew up around basketball as his dad, Rowan, played overseas for the early part of RJ's life, and that introduced him to the game.
A 3 from Leonard. Good on the triple. Leonard's got 9 points in the quarter. Here's Barrett. To the inside. Here's Noel. And Noel throws it down.
Just playing with poise and confidence. And they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for New... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
An outstanding first quarter for Derrick Rose. He had 18 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
Their control of the board.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LeBron James, and it's Curry in at point guard. From deep, Rose, and Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The shot's good. James has got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Celtics.
Somebody didn't get the memo. You left a clear lane for LeBron James.
Here's Fournier, plenty of space. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 5 assists in the game. And here's Leonard from 3. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. To the paint, looking to get it going, and Randall throws it down.
Well, Randall can get up there with the best of them. It's a quick move.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. The 3 ball. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
For New York, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line. That free throw good from Randall. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop. Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Boston's getting blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still,
LeBron James. Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
That's his second personal, second team foul.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Floats one up. Randall.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That one is off.
First-time All-Star last season, Julius Randle was just flat-out awesome.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Brent, in which areas do you think Julius Randle has improved the most?
Well, I think making plays for other guys. I think stretching out the floor and having confidence in that shooting. And maybe that's the key word, Kevin, is just having confidence overall. And I guarantee you this. Julius Randle was more tired after last season than any other year. So coming in and being in great shape is huge for the next few seasons for him. Oh, that's nuts. Randle getting up there, turning a little bit, and putting on a bit of a show here.
The offensive rebound. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first person.
Julius Randle picks one up.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Greg, player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
How about that Mobile One block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Barrett, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. And that's now 17 points for R.J. Barrett. The Celtics have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Curry, good.
He's so good around the rim. Steph Curry knowing when to try his luck from there, and he gets super creative with some of the spins that he puts on the ball around the rim.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on. And Kemba Walker traded to the Thunder this offseason, was subsequently bought out before joining the Knicks. Walker and the Knicks seem like a perfect fit. You just hope Walker can stay healthy at this stage of his career.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for James. The Celtics have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Curry outside. Walker with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that's Mitchell Robinson's attitude. Anywhere around the rim, he's going to rock it.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
James, and finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron showing all the ways that he can dominate a game here on another level in this one.
For New York, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And finished off by Robinson.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out. He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
And there's the call on Curry. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. The Knicks have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
At the line,
that's good from Kemba Walker. And so Walker nails both of them. And so James will bring it up for the Celtics. Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Jason Tatum.
Baiting the defender into a foul. Tatum wants to get to the line where he has always been terrific.
And so Tatum nails them both. Here's Walker. He's got 14. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, we'll be headed to the free throw line.
At the line for New York.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
For Boston, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. A 3 from Leonard. Knicks with the rebound. Randall's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. And a wide open look for Walker. New York, no good that time either. The Celtics shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. Here's James. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. LeBron's got 14 points here in the second half.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Walker the pass to Barrett. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Noel's checked in for Robinson. Reddish comes in for Randall. And it's Burks in for Fournier. Reddish dishes to Barrett. To the middle. A shot by Reddish, no good. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
When you talk to opposing coaches and how they scheme for LeBron James, the amazing thing is they talk about how he sees every facet of the game, not just what he needs to run, but how it is that he can make it difficult for opposing offenses.
Walker with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. And Noel with the basket on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 6 assists now in the game. The Celtics have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. And that one falls for Walker. Some changes for Boston. Thompson, he's checked in for Brown. And Poole subbed in for Curry. And the Celtics shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Here's Poole. Second chance shot. And LeBron with the layup. LeBron's got 30.
Just such a physical force. LeBron James, sensational at reading the play and using his size to get possession.
Here's Walker, the feed to Burks, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real. close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Walker the pass to Noel. Right side to Walker. Buries it down low. He's got 19.
Walker, the definition of a creative finisher. No foul, no problem.
Tatum's shot is off. New York's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Walker's shot is off. Boston shooting in the second half so far about 45%. And here's James outside. Burks pulls it in. Burks has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. Wow, he was up there, Kevin. And how about RJ getting a little bit fancy with that one as he flushes it home.
Thompson for the triple. And the 3-ball is good. Thompson's got 6.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Here's Noel. And Noel throws it down.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
James in the post. Noel on him. And the rejection by Noel. Back to Walker. Some nice passing by New York here. Burks' shot is good.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
From deep LeBron.
2 minutes.
And they'll get another chance. Into the lane. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
It's just not easy to contain or control LeBron James. A nightmare when trying to stop him, especially on the drive.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Rose is checked in for R.J. Barrett. That one falls.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And here's Leonard from 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
3-point goal.
Leonard's got 21.
Well, stretching the floor, Kawhi Leonard out at that distance, you're just so fearful of him driving by, and he knocks one down with confidence.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's James, and he drops in the layup off the glass. LeBron's got 33.
Well, he makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Here's Burks, takes it inside, uses the glass to finish the layup.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Rose against Thompson. Down low. Here's Noel. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 7th assist here tonight. Here's Morgan. Here's Neesmith. And he makes good on the layup. Neesmith has got his first points of the night.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
At the line.
The first free throw is good.
And for Derrick Rose, the question will be how much of his MVP level of play from 2011 can he recover? You'd love to see him return to that form.
The Knicks making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. Celtic shooting not great, 40% for the game. And they double up James. Burks pulls it in. Burks has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Here's Tatum. Count it. Good. And that's now 6 points for Jason Tatum.
What tenacity from Tatum, brushing off the contact and finding a way to his shot.
Burks' shot is good.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
James fires from way outside. And so it's New York with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And now...
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score here.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Toppin is out there with Reddish. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Taj Gibson. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Morgan the pass to Curry. There's the 3. It's rebounded by New York.
And that's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Here's LeBron, and the layup's good off the glass. LeBron's got 35.
Now, this is why LeBron shoots such a high percentage. He picks his spots, and then he burrows his way right to the interior.
And that one, good.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
The 3 from Tatum. Boston getting another chance here.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today. Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
New York moving the ball around. Tipped away and stolen by LeBron. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Evan Fournier's checked in for Burks.
Into the lineup for your New York Knicks, Evan Fournier.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Fournier. The rebound by the Celtics. LeBron's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And he finishes nicely on the layup. LeBron's got 39. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And with so many entertainment options these days, Brent, the NBA not shy, innovating to attract and retain viewers. Where do you sit with that? Keep it the same or be creative?
Well, I think the league does a great job of being creative, and I think that Adam Silver does a really good job of not just being a leader, but being a listener. And there's tremendous participation between the Players Association and the commissioner and the ownership group to continue to press the way that the game is played, try to innovate in the way that the game is broadcast, and it'll continue to do those sort of things to draw in the fans that love this game and are invited to that kind of competition.
Deflects the pass, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Checking in for the Celtics, Luke Cornett, Juwan Morgan, Aaron Neesmith.
On defense, the Celtics. Outside Fournier. And Aaron Neesmith gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Here's Toppin on the money with the shot from the left block. Boston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Brown, good.
Well, the point guard's responsibility, and it's Curry in this instance, is to keep your teammates involved. Nice play.
Back to quickly. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second personal.
That's on Jaylen Brown.
Second team.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Good. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Boston. Who wants a t-shirt? Checking in for the Celtics, LeBron James. Kawhi Leonard.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And they double up James. Outside Tatum. Back to James. Shoots over Toppin. LeBron can't get it to go.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
They get it again. No good from Gibson. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. And here's Leonard from 3. He can't get it to go. The Knicks go the other way with it. Pass to quickly. Curry with the steal. Quickly against LeBron. And they double up LeBron. Dishes to Curry. Outside Leonard. Launches it. No good on the shot.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Toppin kicks to Gibson. Pass to quickly. This one for 3. New York, no good that time either.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Knicks have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. And there's the drive. No good that time. Curry with some nice D.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
It's good. LeBron's got 43 points.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Curry brings the double. Outside Fournier. Buries it from three-point range.
They brought the double team to force the ball out of his hands, but failed to rotate off the pass.
The Celtics have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Here's Tatum. Makes it off the glass.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. And that'll be his third foul so far. And with the 2020 class, we saw your teammate, Tim Duncan, get inducted into basketball's Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I loved hearing some of the stories that other players and coaches and competitors had around going up against Tim, and the reverence, the respect. That they could never rattle him. It's so cool to hear those stories from the outside, having been a player so fortunate to be on the inside and understand what made him tick, what made him great, and just how special he was as a leader for so long for that Spurs organization.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. New York's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Neesmith kept alive. Stauskas, the pass to Morgan. To the wing on the left. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Over to the left wing. Takes the 3. The rebound by Gibson. New York's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Toppin throws it down.
Well concerted effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
They need this. And the play by Thomas as he finishes it off for 2.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
To the paint, here's Gibson, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
At 6'9", Taj Gibson has the ability to get up there and throw it down.
Here's Neesmith. Will not go. This is off the front iron. On the wing quickly. He's guarded by Thomas from 11 feet away, and it's quickly missing. Celtics shooting about 45% from the floor in the fourth. From deep three-point range, the rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's quickly, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
And typically, he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Knicks.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was
for Derrick Rose.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 43. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Derrick Rose.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. Pass to Gibson. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you can see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
The teardrop falls in.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Curry with the steal. James outside. Goes up the baseline, and the shot falls short this time. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge.
Manifestation, not magic, it's a patient when you work and add the wins.